So, I guess we have to talk about Twitch, because that's a conversation we should be having, I guess. Oh, Tits is working again, by the way. Yeah, we should have a conversation about Twitch, and what I'm doing in the near future on Twitch. It's less about Twitch itself and more about just like what's going to be going on with the channel, I guess. I've already talked in the Discord about this, but I know not everybody's in the Discord, and that's okay. That's your prerogative. I'm not going to make you join the Discord. It's fine. But the general gist here is that Twitch is not going to be changing the revenue cut from 50-50, for one. Two, they are continuing to act and come off as a community of people who doesn't understand the Twitch community themselves. Okay. And there's a lot of worry about where Twitch is going in the near future. And that's fine, right? Every platform has those problems. It's gonna happen. Twitch literally went to Amazon. Twitch literally got bought by Bezos. They're gonna be interested in money at the bottom line. It's no longer like about Twitch. I sat in a fairly long group. I don't know what they're called on Twitter. It was like 5,000 people at one point. Sorry, my bangs are getting in my way. It was like 5,000 people at one point, right? And it was hosted by 4 or 5 ex-Twitch staff, and they had more Twitch staff like continuously coming in to come talk, as well as having Twitch staff that messaged those people that did not want to be outed at the current time. Hi, Evie, yes. Did not want to be outed at the current time, and we're talking about Twitch as a whole right now. 2 things got me in that conversation. One was that people don't know where the lol emote comes from or who Total Biscuit is. That got the fuck out of me. Because if you have a community that a lot of like, yeah, R.I.P. TV. He was the best of all of us. Yeah, the lack of disrespect for TB is a lot. And the fact that they don't understand what the lol emote is or like anything about it is a lot. Not the employees specifically. It was the higher ups that are making all these decisions, right? Anyway, so they talked about how like the higher ups didn't even understand that lol emote or like anything about like Total Biscuit or anything like that. That hurt more than anything, I think. I love Scaredy. The second thing was they started talking about how Twitch needs a union. And that kind of made me go, oh shit, this is actually an issue that is not going away anytime soon. And it may get worse from here on out. So legally, Twitch cannot have an issue. It can have a guild, but it cannot have an issue. Or a union, sorry. The issue with that is that unions change from state to state to state, from country to country. Twitch is worldwide. You can't just have one union that suits like everybody. Doesn't work like that. But they talked about like getting a community of streamers together that like take input from the community, and based on the information of like how important something is versus the size of it and stuff like that. And I was just like, we're at that point. Because there's a couple stages to this, right? There's something is wrong, and the company or the website or the program or whatever tries to fix it. And it either works or doesn't. Stage 2 is the people who use that website start to notice that there are issues and start to voice their opinion in small, organized groups. Very small, but it happens. This was the Twitch blackout. This was Twitch do better. This was kind of the gambling incentive, but not really. The only reason that worked out is because a big Twitch streamer admitted to gambling addiction, and that he'd scammed people out of like a shit ton of money, and so to save face, Twitch absolutely did that. Yeah, I'm glad they did, but like it wasn't. You always gotta find the other thing that's hidden by everything else. There is... Whenever something happens with a company, whenever they announce something, take a second. Even if you don't find anything, try to find if they're burying something. Every time. Because when Twitch announced the gambling thing and the Twitch revenue split thing, let me find it. They were burying something very fun. It's a lot, and Twitch is not talking about it. Twitch is not bringing it up. Whole lot of stuff. Whole lot of fun stuff to consider. So, yep. It's a whole fucking thing. Anyway, the point that I'm getting at is that there's a lot of issues, and the revenue is not the only one that is making me have this decision moving forward, okay? I want to be very clear on that. The revenue split is not the only reason that I'm thinking about moving. It's also the fact that Twitch is basically saying we don't have enough money to run, even though they take the most revenue split out of any program, and basically just go, lol, run ads, get good, and want you to fix the problem for them. They want you to run ads. They want every streamer to run more ads to fix the problem for them. If you're having financial trouble, just run more fucking ads. That just fixes everything, right? When it doesn't. And we've already talked about... I changed the URL. It's fine. I mean, that actually might still work. Oh, yeah, it does. So, yeah. I need to change that custom URL, but that's beside the point. The YouTube channel that Cahill just posted, that one, yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna start streaming on it. Not full time. Let me be very, very clear, because I'm also maybe applying for work in real life to possibly go to college next year, because I know for a fact that Twitch is not end game for me, right? It's not. It's one of those things that it's just... I'm not gonna do this in 60 years. You know, I can't retire on this. I mean, I could, in theory, if I became a huge fucking, like, streamer, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to fucking retire on this, right? The point that I'm trying to get at here, right, is that this is not sustainable for me in the near future. Twitch is either Twitch goes down, streaming services change, or I wind up getting too old to do this, because no one's gonna fucking watch me in 40 years. I don't want to be 60 doing this. I want to retire. Now, to be fair, if I randomly got Twitch famous and, like, had, like, 5,000 people in my fucking chat, yes, I will do this for another, like, 30 years. Sure. Fine. You know, but that's not gonna happen in the near future, more than likely. The chances are they're not none, but they are very slim. So, I'm gonna start streaming on YouTube. I'm still considering what days to do it. I'm either going to add a second day, or another day, I guess I should say, to... But anyway, the point that I'm getting at here is that I would like to figure out if I want to add a day, or if I'm going to take 2 of my Twitch days and turn them into YouTube days. So, my thought process is currently I either do Monday and Tuesday as Twitch days, I do Tuesday and Wednesday as Twitch days, or I do Tuesday and Thursday as as YouTube days, sorry. Yeah, so a couple things. I cannot be a YouTube partner until I have 1,000 subscribers. This is one downside to this, okay? But that's not the point. Yeah, I am 20% there. I have like 220 something subscribers right now. Like 23% there. But that's not the point. The point that I'm getting at is that it will take a while for me to make YouTube sustainable. But there's a couple things. One, I have an extension that I can offer to everybody for YouTube specifically that will give you all of my emotes, okay? So for the most part, it's just another extension. It works with YouTube chat, and I will literally just give you all of the emotes for free up until we hit partner. Like, I'm happy to do that for you. It's not fair to you guys for me moving from Twitch to YouTube in any sort of fashion and taking that away from you, okay? It is not catered to streaming. However, if I start making shorts, if I start working on videos, if I start actually putting content out that is more than just streaming on YouTube, which is actually not terribly hard to do, especially if I'm already putting the content on YouTube. It has a video editor inside the entire fucking website, right? It's not great, but it's workable, okay? And I have Premiere, like, basically I'd have to put work in, is what I'm getting at here. So we're gonna have to see if that works. But I'm not leaving Twitch, not yet, at least. And there's a chance that we might not leave Twitch at all, because for the most part, YouTube isn't going to be viable, at least not for a long time. There's discoverability on YouTube, there's none on Twitch. It's really hard to become partner on YouTube. It's pretty hard to become partner on Twitch, but I'm already established, so it's fine. There's options for emotes for both places, etc, etc. It's like another BTTV, it'll be fine. The point that I'm getting at is that we might not move at all, right? Like, if this doesn't wind up working out at all, then I just won't go to YouTube, and I'll just be like, you know what, that didn't work, fuck it, and just go back to streaming on Twitch 4 days a week. No, sorry, it's not a tent anymore, it's an RV. Get in. We're going fucking vacationing, I guess. We're driving the RV across country. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, the fart music's a fun addition to this. This would be the best time for, like, any questions whatsoever, honestly. And I'm thinking about also taking this VOD and uploading it quickly to YouTube. Cutting basically everything from here forward, like the game and stuff, and just being like, hey, another quick fucking update.